Rhythm is a dancer, Anthony Alanga. He won't stop him if you dare. Came from Scandinavia, he's United States, scoring goals from everywhere. Oh, it's Alanga. Oh, you can feel it in the air. Oh, it's Alanga. Oh, yeah. Yes, yo. Welcome to the Football Power Hour. We back, baby. We back. We back with another review of Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United in the Champions League first leg, baby. Woo. So we'll just go ahead and say, whoa, the flowers going on. Anthony Alanga, boy, you done rescued us. So I know it wasn't a win, but it wasn't a loss. It wasn't a win, but it also wasn't a loss. It surely wasn't a loss because it's like the equivalent of like hoping to go home with her, or maybe to go to her crib, and then she leaves you with the phone number, or says, "Let's go for a second date." So you know, that was the first date. And then now the second date, it's going to be at Old Trafford, baby. It's going to be Manchester United versus Atletico. And I can't wait for that one because, this game it couldn't have been, we couldn't have started it any worse. It was another nervy, timid first half display. It ended 1-1, right? Because of Anthony Alanga. He's United Savior. He got us hype a little bit. I mean, I'm just riding off of that hype because his life has been really, difficult for a Manchester United fan. So we out here just kind of just reveling, because we can maybe start Champions League dreaming a little bit if we make it through to the next round. But the first leg, right? And the main thing is like we have to contextualize the strengths of the team. Atletico was nowhere near full strength. Missing important key players: Yannick Carrasco, Luis Suarez, Anton Griezmann was just coming off of a 6-week injury. Koke, the captain. um, so we're talking about a really weak Atletico, and then on Manchester United side, you have a team that's near full strength. It's just Scott McTominay and Cavani. Cavani's groin. Where's Mrs. Cavani? Does anybody know? Or or I don't know. So we have questions about Cavani's groin, and they need answers. You know, and it's just something that's just so it bothers a lot of Manchester United fans that could play, and yeah, cause like we otherwise right now we just stuck with the Ronaldo is like the default choice. We basically don't have any place to look really. So anyway, to talk about the fact that the two teams are more or less in a similar place, in the league, in the domestic leagues, fourth and fifth. Atletico Barcelona and Levante defeat. They should beat Levante. And a marginal win over Getafe and a 3-0 win over. It's a mid to low table team in La Liga. But Chelsea faced Atletico Madrid last year, same stage, same phase of the competition, and Chelsea managed to get through. Manchester United should be able to get through. Chelsea appointed a German coach. Manchester United appointed a German coach. So we should be able to get through. You given that logic, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes I like to say, "Willkommen, this is the year of the German coach." I feel like it might just be it. It might just. I just want to put it in the universe. It might just, if we sniff our way into the next round. Anyway, so real quick. Let's just like let me come back to reality and be like, all right, Anthony, you got me Champions League dreaming, homie. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about Diego Simeone real quick. A little background about Diego Pablo Simeone. He's a very accomplished individual, both as a player and as a manager. As a player, he's won Copa America twice. He's been to World Cups representing Argentina. He's won Coppa Italiana. He's won the domestic double with Atletico Madrid and Lazio, and also as a player, he's done a lot too. He's won. I mean, as a manager, he's won the La Liga twice. He's won Copa del Rey. He's won the Europa League. He's been runner up to the Champions League twice. So and currently he's the longest serving manager in La Liga. So you'd probably just say like he's the Arsene Wenger of La Liga. But I mean that now we're trying to fire these shots. I mean that in a complimentary way. My brother Pablo Simeone. So anyway, so Maguire. Sorry, I don't know. Maguire. Real quick about. It's funny. You'd think that like he had broken the corner curse in the game versus Leeds, right? Because it's actually was like the first time we score in the season from a corner kick, and you thought that like, all right, cool, the curse is broken, but like he didn't break his lack of form curse because if the game before the kickoff, if you told me that Joao Felix was going to beat Harry Maguire to score with a header, I would have said, man, give me give me $10 and six Bitcoins. Let's bet. You know what I'm saying? I literally would. I don't have any other money, but I would have I would I'd want to bet. Because João Felix, Harry Maguire, but truth of the matter is Harry's lack of anticipation and slow reaction time let him down because they were looking at the same ball that was just being cleared from a corner kick. Oh my God, it was so terrible with recycling the ball from corners. I don't know what our set piece coach is doing. Literally, brah. We need to pay that guy. We need to restructure your payment schedule. But anyway, so because the corners, we had at least three corners that we defended terribly. So we just have a problem with we just clear the ball in a horrible way and we clear it to a place where we shouldn't clear it, and then we fall in danger into a dangerous situation again. I don't know how, because clearly something is not right. Something needs to be addressed. But anyway, Harry, the fact of the matter about is that like Harry Maguire was beat by Joao Felix, and it means that Harry Maguire does not have as good anticipation and defensive positioning as you'd require and ask for a centre back at Manchester United if you want to challenge for the title. So, that being said, when you look at the game, the outcome of the game is the first leg, right? I'd still kind of feel like I'd prefer that, like, Ralph Rangnick said that you have replayed the game 10 more minutes. He feels like we could have gotten a second goal. I prefer that. I beg to differ, Ralph. But that's another point. But, like, I feel like the outcome of the game favors the mental preparation for Manchester United better because had we come out with a win, it would have given us a little, bit more of a false different kind of preparation, different kind of approach that was going to let us down. So I feel like right now we have more firepower for the second leg, more mental firepower, and we're basically looking at a bright future. I just we might ask Stamps to give a little prediction. He's still, I don't know, taking a nap or something right now, but he Stamps is napping. But like I feel like I want to make that prediction And I am making that prediction that we are through to the semis, and we can smell. Once we're in the semis, we can smell that trophy, baby. And you know we coming for it. We're gonna be we're gonna pretty much pull a 2012 Chelsea. You know, not make it into top four and then win the Champions League. Oh damn! He woke up. He's like, "Nah, slow down, Steps. You heard me? Okay, okay, all right, all right, all right. Let's here, Steps. Yeah, yeah, my guy. Crack this case for us. We got a case to crack right now. Yeah, Steps, you got it. All right, but let's do this. So I think, matter of fact, let's just put it straight to you, Steps. Uh, well, Manchester United beat Atletico in the second leg. Beat Atletico, lose against Atletico. Okay, I'll take that. He said beat. He said yo. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. One last one, Stans. One last one. All right, all right, all right. Well, man, Ronaldo needs to get firing real quick. Okay, or let me see. What is it going to be Ronaldo? Should we ask who's going to score? Damn, Sam. Okay, I feel like top four is a bigger question than Ronaldo scoring. Okay, well, Manchester United. Let's flip it. Not make top four. Stamps. Look, or make top four. Well, Manchester United not make top four or make top four. Not. Wait, what? You sure, buddy? Well, thank you for that prediction. Damn. Okay. Well, uh, that was the Stamps prediction. So let's get to the game. So I feel like we, as I to wrap up what I was saying earlier on is that like I feel like we go into this game in pole position to win it, right? That's why I feel that way. I don't know why Stamps feel that way, but maybe he'll let us know sometime in the future. But the thing is, the game is still in the balance, and we can go home and practice and practice and practice, and then we'll know this is going to be the true test for the Manchester United players because there's no Ole to hide behind. There's no we're lacking tactics. You want to sit down or you want to chill over there? There's no. This is like the Champions League bright lights, the shop window. Show your skills, showcase, let us know who you is. How Pogba shine, Alanga shine, young black boy. It's your time. So I feel like that's this is like the highest stage and the best chance where anybody can be like, all right, you need to reevaluate my market and my price in the market. So anyway, when we're talking about this game real quick, is that Ralph Rangnick, he prepared a game plan that he witnessed fall apart once again. And it's not the first time this happens, right? So Victor Lindelof, we have to talk about the selection real quick. It's been brushed over a little bit, but I feel like it's a very important. At right back, the defensive selection. Right back, we had Victor Lindelof, which is Victor Lindelof's secondary position, and I think his tertiary position is defensive midfield. But I don't think we've ever seen him play for Manchester United at that position. But even though he's done it for Sweden and Benfica. But like the thing about it is like this is a message to a player that has that position as that primary position, specifically Aaron and Dalot. So what it's like, how are you going to react, bro? This is a message from the coach saying that I'd rather pick somebody that's not a natural right back to play your position. So I feel like it's also probably a message to the board. It's a little bit reminiscent of that time when Scott McTominay was picked for center back. I know he's played Scott center back for his national team, but like, when Mourinho picked Scott McTominay that time, it was a center back message to the board and to the. So I feel like right now in the summer we might see something. That's another area of reinforcement that is not being talked about, but probably Ralph Rangnick is like, look at what needs to happen. So he definitely, I don't think he went there trying to just lock the right side and say, Victor, don't attack. I think maybe he has seen something and was trying to address something. It's not a decision that he just woke up and took. So that being said, Victor Lindelof had a pretty okay performance. You know, he had that great slide versus Luis Jimenez, a couple of clearances, and the, you know, a few last ditch blocks or challenges. But to be honest, Renan Lodi and Jao Felix were having a great time, and Correa to some extent. You know, they were having a ball of a night. You know, and United had no right-handed attacks that germinated from the right side. So that's why obviously when Victor got that yellow card, Ralph was like, okay, all right, all right, all right. That's the end of the Victor experiment. So we just want to just give a big shout out to the homie Anthony Alanga. Give you your flowers. We just want to give a big shout out to you, Renan Lodi. You had a pretty good performance. You deserve some flowers. And also, you, Jao Felix, that header. You showed us Maguire ain't shit. And also, the homie. Hold on. Before the music, we gotta give a big shout out to the homie Matic. We cannot forget what Matic did. Ugh. Before we get to Matic, Alanga, you know, cold, calm finish. It's funny, they say the game stays the same, but the players change. You know, Rashford used to be that guy who had that, you know, very cold, ruthless finish. But this time, Malanga was the cold and calm. You know, it wasn't a ferocious shot at all by any means. It was actually, you know, he was running at a very high speed and he hit it first time. And it was sort of that was actually the trick to making this ball go in, because it caught Oblak in a moment where he was not in the right balance, because you know, he just stuck his right foot as he was falling to his left and saw that ball go in. And it was just perfectly placed. It was technique, Baba. And the thing about it is, like, Alanga deserves the flowers for having the awareness to jump and gamble and know that I'm gonna stay ready and know that Bruno Fernandes's pass is going to make it, because there's no like, oh, will it make it? Because like, and I know some attackers that you couldn't guarantee that they would have the anticipation for that and be like, I'm just gonna stay ready. And you know, they want to just see the ball first, be like, oh, it's made it through. Okay, let me see what I'm going to do now. You know, it's more like, you know, Elanga was just like, all right, this ball is about to come, and he jumped, and that ball was able. That's the only. Had that ball been a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, that ball was not getting through, and that was the only. That's why Bruno, the magnificent touch of Bruno Fernandes. You know, he can play like have a bad 70 minutes, and then in the 77th minute or 71st minute something just sparks, and like that passes is makes it. So, you know, but the flowers really for this moment go to Elanga, and then just being able to just complete the smash and grab job for Manchester United. Basically, that youngin is taking his chances. The standout moment, as I talked about it already, is Harry being beaten by João Felix. It stands out because João Felix came from the left, past Harry Maguire in front, jumped to the right of Harry Maguire, and Harry Maguire was like, João Felix, you know, like he was hoping he would catch Harry Maguire, but like, so the trajectory of that ball, man, João Felix, that was a really nice header. I hope that it's something that's also kind of cool that you see about like players that are sort of you know, rumored with a certain team, and then from there they somehow like play against that team. It gives them a little bit more firepower to showcase and be like, this is why you should have dug deeper. This is why I deserve that extra 10, 15 mil, the add-ons. This is for the add-ons. Jao Felix, Antoine Griezmann, who were three transfer windows ago, were rumored with Griezmann a lot. He, whew. Anyway, so you know that the other thing about that moment is that the cross from Lodi is an early cross, right? And Manchester United is not used to this culture of early crosses. When we cross, it's so funny. Um, just when if you watched like what's this Manchester City versus Everton, and Phil Foden like hit an early cross that had so much fizz. It was just like I don't think actually the ball really went in, but it was just a very dangerous moment, where Everton were hanging on, and that ball, like, it's amazing. We never see balls like that in Manchester United. When we cross, it's like always like hey, I'm a Manchester United player. Matter of fact, I'm a Man U fullback or an attacker, right? I got the ball. I'm going to cross. And then the other players are like, oh, yeah. Okay. He says he's going to cross. It's like the other Manchester United player responding on the far post. And then it's like, okay, I'm going to cross right now then. And then he's like, what'd you say? Like, literally, it's like you can never really, you can count the moments that we actually have a quick cross into the box in this whole season, and which is such a disgrace because we have a lot of tall physical players who could win crosses in Manchester United. So anyway, sorry, my mind's just like we need to start crossing early. Tell us, Dalo, come on, come on. I feel like Atletico might see that moment where Dalo just puts in a really nice cross this time in the second leg, and something special happens. Anyway, the moment that saved the game, we talked about it. Elanga and Bruno's assist, right? And Matic is who I wanted to really give the flowers to because he brought a lot of stability and showed us why we deserve and need a younger Matic. Pretty much, the team, he was like the piece that was missing. He just like brought so much stability, and it's also kind of showing a little bit that Ronaldo may not be getting along well with Rashford because Rashford had that he received that 5 to 10 second scolding, from Ronaldo when he's like, "Come on, man, you can't cross when I'm one target in the box," and of course, like Ronaldo. Here's the thing, like I'm gonna call you out a little bit on that because like it's not the best way to build a team, a player's confidence and team confidence and synergy if you like lash out at your teammate in front of the cameras and be like, come on, you can't be like, it's only one target in the ball, like you almost like at halftime go talk to Rashford in the dressing room, be like, come on, cross when there's more than one target, when there's somebody in the near post and somebody in the far post and maybe somebody like I wish Rashford, Manchester United in general, could just take note from how Bayern play. It's almost incredible. They kind of have like sometimes an equal number of attackers versus defenders in the box when they cross, and and that inherently just increases your chances of winning the duel and consequently like leading to a goal. You how many times you see somebody winning a ball in the box from by an end. Somebody is usually Muller sometimes, and because he's usually his IQ is so high, he sometimes doesn't go for the volley. He sets up a teammate, and that's where the moment when the trigger is actually pulled to the net, when the other team is expecting that, oh, okay, if it's this person, it's easy to defend that when you know the outcome of like the game from one point. But then if somebody flips the script a little bit on you, then it even messes up the teams, the defensive organization of the opposition team more. So anyway, so we I don't know. Rashford, obviously he's not having a good time. He's really down, and he's you could see from that long range shot where he was hoping for a miracle, pretty much just you know just sending that man. Rashi Marcus. Ronaldo also just leaves the free kicks alone. It's fine. You're the GOAT. You'll always be the GOAT. But like right now, the free kicks are not, you're not informed. Prove in training that you still got it, and then maybe take a free kick again. But right now, Ronaldo should not be nowhere near. Telles, Fernandez, Fred, even Fred should take a free kick before Ronaldo right now. Um, you know, with the thing to highlight too that was interesting about Bruno's performance, you know, is that like he if he's the only player that's given the license to try the Hollywood pass, then then the team doesn't become too frustrated in the sense that like I feel like he'll try like six Hollywood pass attempts, and maybe the seventh one is the one that works. And it's fine if he's the only player who's given that license. But if everybody, if Rashford tries, if Elanga tries, or if and another player goes for that Hollywood pass and then it keeps on not working, then the frustration keeps on growing and growing and growing, and then we're going to have be the team with the most chances and the least conversion rate, because right now we need to figure out how to find the balance to be like you can be frustrated, you can let the emotions come in, but still keep a level head and know that the next chance is coming and next time you're not missing it. This whole thing of just like the whole team just ends up becoming worried that the match is about to end or the half is about to end, and we're still trying really hard to make that Hollywood moment happen when we can just easily work our way to get the ball into the opposition box. That's what we need to focus on as Manchester United. But anyway, one thing also to not forget about this is that we could see the presence of Scott McTominay, or the lack thereof of Scott McTominay in the pitch. Because matter of fact, this guy, it's not just on this game. He's pretty much grown in our eyes. I know Manchester United fans, a lot of them, uh, on the bandwagon of we need get McTominay out, get Fred out, or get it's like there is like they've received a lot of hate. But like McTominay, ever since Oli left, actually even during Oli's tenure, he was Oli's go-to. Oli died by the gun, lived and died by McFruno, and of course, like something needs to be figured out. The midfield is not right. The configuration is not right. But I just want to just give flowers to McTominay and say he has grown under our light. We've seen him evolve into a different player, and like he's probably always had these skills because apparently he was a striker a long time ago. But he's played so many different positions, and he's a very important player, very physical, very strong player, a very aggressive player, that bulldog mentality that we need. So in my opinion, he is one of the future, like future ones for Manchester United. And he's become a young man. He was a young boy, he's now a young man, and he's going to become a very, 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 very important player in the midfield configuration of Manchester United. I just hope that the next coach is able to figure out where he fits in the puzzle. Fred, I'm not sure if he's fine with being a rotational player, and I think he is, because he loves Manchester United, and we need somebody else to be able to like make 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 the midfield work, because you know right now it's not clicking. But the point is, McTominay, we could see that we are missing you. And also when Matic came in with that calm presence. You could see the trust in the players and in the defense and the midfield starting to gel and starting to press a lot higher. And there was a lot more verve and energy in the team. And we really, really, really are in dire need of a DM. So maybe McTominay is that box to box, and but we need that somebody who's just like that six that sits and protects the defensive back line and is able to also send the ball to areas that are whenever like the close passing lanes are covered, but he's got a good enough passing range, who's also, can have a long range shot. Is that a lot to ask for?